It's sad. There's a lot of depressed old people out here. And you know what they doing with their anger? They killing folks for no apparent reason. Yes, these old folks are going crazy. It's time to put them to rest. Let's get into it.
That's why I killed him. He cried like a baby. Those are the words Omar Rodriguez yelled at the wife of Jose Ray.
Hold on. He just admitted that, the saying proven guilty until proven innocence. I guess we all know you guilty. You admitted it. That anger got to you and you admitted it. Damn, it's a cold, cold world.
A neighbor he shot and killed because Ray's dog was attempting to poop on his yard.
Coward was your husband. You pathetic coward was your husband.
Stability and of an entire family.
That's why I killed him.
Rodriguez was known to be aggressive and difficult by his lifelong Kendall neighbors.
The guy we saw in there yelling, is that the neighbor that you...
That's exactly who he is.
Yeah, that's exactly his behavior, and we were not expecting anything less.
Jurors convicted the 75-year-old in May for fatally shooting Ray. Today, he was hoping a judge was mild with how many years he would spend behind bars. But Rodriguez was sentenced to life in prison.
Defendant is sentenced to life with a 25-year mandatory minimum term.
Ray's wife content he won't get out, but wanted more.
I wish, though, that the death sentence would have been on the table, because at the end of the day, Mr. Rodriguez will continue to see his family. They'll be able to visit him and see him. I'll never get to see my husband again.
As for how Rodriguez attacked her while she spoke about...
He got that turkey neck. You can't be talking like that, sir, and have that turkey neck over here walking inside the courtroom talking about, I killed him. Hell, you didn't even let your lawyers do your work for you. You self-sabotage your own self. Look at you. And therefore, they're going to be wringing that turkey neck in prison for you. Oh, yeah. Over here all aggressive and mad. Why are you bitter, sir? Huh? You mad because you didn't do your goals in life? What you so mad for? Killing people over some dogs peeing in your grass or something. You ought to... Oh, my goodness. What's wrong with these old folks? They ain't get the nurturing and caring that they intended for with their kids. Their kids ain't nurturing them. They mad, they bitter, and they old. And they washed up. Oh my goodness. This man any of you inmates, I'm gonna need you to beat his ass. I'm gonna need you to beat his ass because like I said, he caused destruction to another family member. And Spook don't tolerate that. He gotta go. He gotta go, especially after boldly admitting, oh yeah, I ain't gonna let my lawyers do the work. I killed him. And I killed him. Yeah, I said it, Your Honor. Go ahead and sentence me with whatever you got. I don't even got no more years left in me anyways. So you doing me a service anyways, Your Honor. Now take me to prison.
Her loving husband, Lisette, says she's unbothered.
I wasn't listening to exactly what he was saying. I was tuning him out. I was just reading my thoughts. His words are irrelevant. He is irrelevant in my life right now. He is pond scum.
And Rodriguez's attorney was speechless with how his client behaved today. The 75-year-old was removed before even learning he will spend the rest of his life behind bars. In a jail call release, the killer said if he had to do it all over again, he would do it the same way. In Miami, Christian Colon.
What? Y'all hear that? They just asked him, would he do that all over again? He said, hell to hell. I will do that all over. I told you, he don't got no years left in him. He gonna do whatever necessary he need to do in order to go sit up in prison. Because ain't nobody taking care of him. And he damn sure can't afford no nursery home. So they got his old wrinkle-dinkle ass sitting home mad and waiting for a dog to piss in his grass so therefore he could go kill somebody. Make that make sense. Make that make sense, Luis. God damn. That's crazy. That's the other episode. Matter of fact, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I love you. Appreciate the community for tuning in with me. Now let's get on to the next episode.
The prosecution has rested its case in the trial for a woman accused of opening fire through a locked door killing her neighbor. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Matt Austin.
And I'm Ginger Gadsden. First, let's give you a timeline of this case. A.J. Owens, a mom of four, was shot and killed on June 2nd of last year. Detectives say she was confronting Susan Lawrence, who had a dispute with one of her kids. Investigators say Lawrence fired a gun through her front door, killing Owens. But Lawrence wasn't arrested until 4 days later. Lawrence's manslaughter trial began on Monday in Marion County. News 6's Emily McLeod has been in the courtroom all day today.
Arguably one of the largest revelations to come out of court on Wednesday is the amount of time that passed between Susan Lorenz's first 911 call she made to the Marion County Sheriff's Office on the day of the shooting and the second 911 call where she says she shot Owens. Now, throughout these interviews that played in court today, detectives are trying to understand why Lorenz was in fear of her life, but detectives say they have a hard time understanding why Lorenz shot Owens through the door.
You're scared. Now you're saying that you're scared, which, okay, I can get to that. I can get to that point that you're scared. There's someone knocking on your door.
No, it wasn't knocking, it was pounding.
Pounding. There's someone pounding on your door. Right. There's someone pounding on your door. They're pounding on your door, and I can't get to the point where pounding on the door leads to you being hurt or killed.
During day 3 of the Susan Lorenz manslaughter trial, the state brought in recorded interviews between detectives and Lorenz in the days after she shot and killed A.J. Owens. Lorenz says she was in fear for her life, but detectives were questioning Lorenz's intent.
She's in fear for her life, but her door closed. Make that make sense? I'm trying to use the Florida stand your ground law, but you got to be in deadly bodily harm. Like you about to die, but your door closed. And you shot through your door while your door is closed at your neighbor because you're mad at her kids for making noise and playing in your lawn. You deserve the death penalty. Ma'am, you goddamn bitter old folks. I tell you, this should be the title of this. Bitter old folks that their anger led them to life in prison. Life in prison for these bitter old folks that don't got nothing else to do besides dropping some bodies. That stand your ground ain't gonna work for you, buddy. It is not gonna work for you, ma'am. You going up the road where you belong.
Tensions when she fired the gun.
Was your goal to shoot and kill her?
No.
What was your goal?
To shoot and hopefully, she'd hear the shot and dissipate.
Detectives also going over the timeline of events with Lorenz in those interviews, calling into question the amount of time that passed from the first 911 call made by Lorenz on June 2nd and the second 911 call where she says she shot Owens.
So the first time when you called 911 talking about the boys out there trespassing and things of that. So that call started at 8:54 p.m.
Okay.
At 8:59, deputies were on the way.
Okay.
Lady was banging on my door. I shot her through the door. That call came into our call center. It was received at 9:01, which is 2 minutes after you hung up with the communication center the first time.
It was also revealed that detectives left a pin.
Golly, y'all seen that weight change? Woo, lady stressing. Look at that. Look at this weight change. I'm gonna show y'all this weight change because this is crazy. Look right here. You see all that weight? All that weight on her. Look at this. That's why I keep telling y'all old folks, y'all better stay in y'all place. Look at the weight change. Look at from that to this. Look at the weight change. She's stressing. All that weight that was on her face, it's sucked in. She's stressing. She know what time it is. She's going bye-bye for a while. She ain't gonna get to see her nieces and nephew play no more. She don't gotta worry about no kids playing in her grass no more because somebody else is gonna own her home and they gonna continue to live on their life. Meanwhile, you're gonna be sitting in prison with your ragdoll, good for nothing, funky ass old side and just be disregarded. No one ain't gonna remember you. No one's not gonna remember you, ma'am. All of that for a child playing in your lawn. What's going on with these elders?
For Lorenz to write down any thoughts after her interviews.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I never meant to kill your mother. I was terrified your mom was going to kill me. I shot out of fear.
Now, the state did rest its case on Wednesday, which means we won't be hearing from Owens' children as we had originally anticipated. Now, we did reach out to a family representative to ask them if they thought this trial could go to the jury by tomorrow. They tell us they aren't sure this whole trial has moved so quickly this week, but they would keep us posted. For now, reporting in Ocala, I'm Emily McLeod, Getting Results News 6.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm telling y'all, this is a warning to y'all. Peep, open your eyes, elders, and stay in your lane. Now, don't let this anger management that you can't control get inside of you and go do something evil and horrendous to your neighbors. Because all of this that we just viewed today, these are elder men and women killing their neighbors for no apparent reason. They mad. They ain't receiving them benefits. They ain't receiving them Social Security benefits. They ain't receiving that health care benefit. So the only benefit that they believe is murder. Y'all stay safe out here and stay blessed. Spook is out. I love you guys.